Hey y'all, hey, welcome back. Happy Friday. Oh, Boxiana left us, she'll be back. But welcome to another edition of Queens of the Ring. Happy Friday, y'all. Good to see y'all. Come on in the room. Come on in. Guess who's back? Guess who's back?
This stuff is toe up this evening. This rain. I hate Texas weather. I hate it. It was hot all day today. It's raining.
Hey man, it does us this way down here sometimes. Y'all be patient with Boxiana and the weather and the Wi-Fi.
It's gonna be a long night. It's gonna be a long night.
No, don't say that. It's gonna act right. Y'all come on in the room. Have a seat. Sit on down. Get your questions ready. Kevin Sims, thank you for coming through. What's up, Southpaw Boxing? Hey, BFTV, how you doing? Miami, where you been, Miami? We ain't seen you in a couple of weeks. Thank you for coming back on through. Opulent LD, Shogun. Who we got? Mark Harrison. What's up, Mark? We have, hey, Tay, how you doing? Good to see you in here. Ratchet since 91, how you doing? Hey, behind the lens, how are you today? Pablo Escobar, Jason, Ashy 54, Frank from the land. We have D21519, Macados, Mac of the South. How you doing this evening? Mark West, come on in. Hey, Karma girl, hey. Walk the truth. How you doing? Y'all come on in, sit on down, because we got some stuff to discuss. Oh, it's been real hectic this Good Fight weekend, has it not been? Y'all come on in. Hey, Jay Good. Hey, y'all. Hey, come on in. Have a seat. What's up, KQKC and Vince and Joe, Ty French? Y'all come on in the room. Come on in. Tell a friend. Share it. Like it. Subscribe. All that good stuff. Let's see who we got in our super chats tonight. Who we got? Big Snack Pack. What's up? How you doing? Thank you for coming through. We have Akando Sami Hassan, Friday Night Talk with my queens, Nik-J and Boxiana. Thank you for coming through. Who else we got? What's up, R West? How you doing? Salute my queens. My Friday is made now. Boxiana, I was able to get on that link with Nika. You know, I held it down for EJ. I ducked no smoke. Man down. Okay, R West.
Is over there. She go hard. That's my dog go hard behind her guy. There is nothing when the bud. But you know, that's the fight. I gotta go over there and take her ass down. That's my girl.
I was gonna say, ma'am, are you gonna represent when the fight gets made?
You know, I gotta go over there and lay it down for the team. Cause she know that's my girl. That's my sister.
Okay. Ain't gonna be no hard feelings, Nika. Now.
Ain't gonna be that. She already know. We get right on down through there. Right on down through there.
How you doing, Miss Kizzy Hayes? Thank you so much for coming through. Salute ladies in the chat. Salute, Kizzy. Who else? Hey, Ty French. Salute to the beautiful queens. Ooh, Cam Booty looked like melted ice cream on the scales. And laughing my ass off, didn't he though? Mm-hmm. He's the emperor of cholesterol. LDVC, salute. Thank you, Ty French, for coming through. Hey, Coach Amber girl, how you doing? Hey, rolling. Wait a minute, let me see. Rolling a photo. Okay, rolling a photo. Thank you. So look, what's up, Ram? We're gonna get right on into it. It's a lot to discuss. There are fights, more than just one this weekend. So what we're gonna start with, y'all know what we're gonna crescendo to. Y'all know what we're gonna end with. Y'all know this already. So we're gonna tackle the other news of the boxing week because there was a lot. So first, I'm gonna start out with congratulating a guest, one of our former guests. We had Charles Conwell, Cromwell on the show a few weeks ago, and he is, getting his feet wet. He's coming off of I want to say it's a 9-month layoff, and so he had a fight today. It was either today or yesterday, but it was a victory, and that is what we needed. So congratulations and shout out to Charles Cromwell for his victory on his comeback fight. He had been on hiatus for a while, but he's back, and hopefully he gets back in the mix. What you laughing at, friend?
Because I want to know why you put all the extra shit in his name. It's
What
okay. It's okay.
I'm over here sounding like
why
that.
you asked me if I wasn't gonna lie to you. It's okay.
You know I wanted to know.
No, it's all right. It's fine. He ain't, you know what I'm saying? It's just fine. It's Conwell.
Okay, sorry. Thought it was an R.
It's all right. It's okay.
Charles.
You know Charles.
Yeah.
Well, you know what's up. She didn't mean no damn harm.
None at all. What's up, Coach Amber? Wait a minute. Is that two shit over? What, Coach? What you saying?
Shit is over?
What you saying, Coach? What's going on? Coach, come back. Tell me what you mean. What you saying? Okay, so moving on, y'all. Congratulations, Charles. But we moving on because there's a lot to get to. So before we hit the weigh-ins, of course, we have to get the sizzling Twitter tea. My girl been back on Twitter doing a little bit of damage. What you been getting off Twitter? What's been going on over there?
Well, I mean, there's a lot of things that are going on. The first thing, I guess we can go with the big shit first. Just bust out the bag.
Bust it out.
The rumblings are saying October is going to be the date for Spence versus Crawford, which is a really big month because that's the month that me and you were born.
The Queens.
The Queens were born in October.
We're born in October.
Like, that's going to be an excellent birthday gift per the rumblings. What do you think about that?
Listen, I typically do it big for my birthday, whether it's, with me by myself or, with a group. But let me just say, if the fight is going to be in October, I'm going to have a funky good time. Do you understand me? That means I can focus all my efforts into a nice, good October package for my birthday, for myself. I typically celebrate the whole month anyway, so that would just fall right on in line. So I am super excited about it. What I need to know is I need for somebody to DM me or get into my, email us. If y'all could possibly get the tip on the date early, so I can go ahead and start getting my arrangements made. Do your girl a solid.
Look at Budrick in here on his burner.
What do you say?
We're going to have a great birthday, Budrick, Anthony, Dwayne, Crawford. We have a great birthday.
Wait a minute. Let me know.
Rich.
What's the burner?
Drink my water is Budrick.
Oh, drink.
Budrick Anthony. We know it's you. Come here with that shit.
Yeah. Oh, drink. Terrible birthday. Drink. Listen. The fight being made is a great gift for me. The outcome is just the cherry on top, but the fight being made in October is a gift enough for me. So you get on drink with the foolishness. We have in here. Real deal, real X deal, 92. All I know is Kambosos tried to weigh in several times. That wouldn't have happened in the US. Absolutely not. We're going to get to that. Because it was a whole bunch of questionable behavior going on at scale in that stage. A whole lot. Go ahead with Twitter T.
The other Twitter T is I got it all in my goddamn list. I guess I could throw this in there for Twitter T too, because they announced it overnight. If y'all haven't heard, Bill is on his way to Australia. Congratulations, because Nick, you did say a word, and your word seems to always be true. So I'm just gonna say my friend said a word and she was right. So what you think about that, friend? Him being able to go in the middle of the night?
Well, I have a lot of theories going on in my brain. That whole situation. Some I will keep to myself and share with you. Others I will share with the rest of you. I'm happy. I'm happy that Bill is getting a chance to get over there. I'm happy that it happened for him. I think all of this, and when I say all, I mean all of this has been very strategically done. And I won't necessarily say that it has been to benefit one boxer over the other. And I'll just leave that there. Happy that he's going to get the chance to make it. Very, very happy. I believe that all of this has been brewing. Okay. That's what I'm going to say about it.
I feel like the story that's going to come at the end of this is going to be a pretty great one. You know how they go and they tell these stories of, I think they Top Rank built them one. They fucked up with Bud. They got him one with Devin Haney. And they got a daddy. You right, friend. You hit it right on the goddamn head.
Yeah. I believe so. Coach Amber came back and said Cambo came in 2 pounds heavy. Yeah, 2 shits heavy. Yeah. Claim he just took a piss. Ugh, he's so vulgar. Anyway. Yeah. So it's very storybook, Frank from the land. I've had a off the camera discussion with my friend about it all. And what I will say is that ESPN is the worldwide leader in sports, is what I'm going to say. And they have a great storyline sitting in their lap. Now, whether they push it the way they have the capabilities of pushing it has yet to be seen. It remains to be seen, but they have a ready-made, wonderful storyline all the way down to the beautiful smile and the beautiful teeth of one Devin Miles Haney. And all he has to do is win. That's it. All he has to do is win. In one night, he can virtually become a household name overnight if he wins. He has the machine behind him now, and they have the resources. Now, whether or not they use them the way I know they can use them and the way this storyline is set up to be used is a whole different ball game. But I'm watching. I'm looking closely. Okay, ESPN. I can see. I hope you do what you need to do.
And
okay?
well, you know, ESPN be in here anyway, stealing. So go ahead and pick this up and steal. And Stephen A., since I know you'll be in here or you're going to watch this replay, shout out to you, Stephen A. I am so proud of you. You threw them goddamn funeral suits far to trash. I don't mind you using the jacket, but you let the whole suit go. You've been changing the shit out. You go ahead for listening to us. Right on, Stephen A. Throw them goddamn suits away. Still, it's all right.
Came looking real nice, really nice. Yeah, hair shape up, all that. Mm-hmm. So, hey, writing yogi. Hello, my beautiful boxing friends. Anyone else think Kambosos is acting a bit like Teo? A lot like Teo. A lot like Teo. A lot.
Y'all seen what happened to Teo?
And I hear what you're saying, Jason. They full of ish. They not backing black fighters. But Devin comes with a ready-made audience. He comes with a ready-made fan base already. And I'm just watching. I'll just keep it there. I'm just watching. We shall see.
For them not to be backing a black fighter, they are promoting Devin Haney more than Eddie Hearn could ever. Could ever. I've never seen Devin Haney promoted this much. Besides his people. His people promote the shit out of him. Top Rank is doing a thing.
They are at the worldwide leader in sports. Okay? Keep that in mind. I just want them to both benefit from it. That's all. Okay, we'll talk about it later. Okay, so any other Twitter tea?
Sure. Of course it is. It's been a busy week in boxing. The Rumblings is giving Boots versus Keith Thurman in the Rumblings. I don't know why they want to go ahead and give Keith but that colostomy bag, but I guess it's time. It's time for him to get hooked up. And I mean, hey, if he got to take a name, everybody keeps saying Keith Thurman is still a draw. No. Keith Thurman is this. All right, Boots leaving with a bag. I mean, well, hell yeah. Boots leaving with a bag, and so is Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman bag gonna be permanently attached to him, though.
Oh, wow.
Good to spin his bag.
Oh, man. I don't...
It might not be permanent. Some people don't have to have those permanently. He gonna need it for a couple of months, though. His shit gonna be disconnected as fuck in there, friend. He can't take no punches to the belly.
I don't think Keith gonna take that fight. I just don't believe Keith is going to damage himself that way. I don't believe, because it's not enough in it for him. It's not enough reward in it for him. If he takes that fight, it might be his last fight, and he's not going to get the amount of money worth that fighting Boots. And I don't believe he believes he can win that fight.
Keith Thurman need a couple of more paychecks, but if he fight Boots, that'll be his couple of more paychecks. And then he can go ahead and take him a job doing like Sean Porter.
That's where he needs to be anyway, because he fights so sparingly. He needs to just go ahead and be a commentator. I truly believe that's his retirement home. That's his next place. Grant Gabriel, he says, salutes Queens. The belts got to Teo and Kambosos' head. Thankfully, Devin won't be corrupt when he brings them home. Pound. Hashtag War Haney. I agree. I completely agree. We gonna get to it. We gonna get to George and Devin. We gonna get to it. Y'all hang in there with us. Coach Amber, if Keith does that, that's it. That's a wrap. Now, I wouldn't mind, because I'm ready for him to get on down the road too. But I don't want to see him get hurt like I know he's gonna get hurt with Boots.
He's the bag. They gonna have to fit. They gonna put him on a stretcher and stretch his ass out of there, because Keith Thurman is not gonna not be Keith Thurman. He gonna want to fight eventually, and when he decides to exchange with that big strong motherfucker, go ahead. I said I was gonna stop cussing. I can't help it.
You can't help it. And you know, I don't want to completely say Keith. I don't think Keith wins that fight, but I don't know if he necessarily gets demolished. And I think it would be for me, it's a better fight for Boots to gauge him than it is for Keith, because I just don't see him having success in that fight. I just don't. I don't. But I wouldn't mind seeing it. I would not mind seeing it. I wouldn't mind seeing it. I wouldn't. Pablo Escobar, how you doing? He says, just cuz. Salute, Queens. Much love, Boxiana. How about them love handles on Skinny Kambosos? Listen. How you bad, built, and small?
Listen, I ain't never seen a dad bod on a 135-pound man. That shit was crazy as fuck to me. I was like, sir, what's going on? Like, hello? Did you not want to know what you came to do? This is an undisputed ass fight, and you got a belly, and you ain't pregnant. There's no baby there. Why do you have a belly and you ain't got no baby?
But it was on the sides, though. Which was on the side part?
It was weird.
He
didn't have no front either, though. Like, he didn't have nothing. He was just like, fuck it, I'm just gonna go talk shit to this young ass boy, make him think I've been really, really training to beat his ass. And I can't even wait. The fight started on the scale, and he came in all the way wrong. Once they bring that white tail out for you, in my mind, that's a 10-8 round for your opponent.
Okay, we gonna get to it, y'all. I promise. Y'all trying to get us there. We gonna get to it. I promise. Look, Opulent LD, he says, just showing some love, ladies. Keep shining. Thank you. Thank you so much. And one more super chat from Bodizi, the late bloomer. Thank you. Camboy built like a French fry box. That's exactly what he's built like. Just like the McDonald's red box with the fries. He goes like that.
Speaking of like French fries and like built in boxes, Coach Amber asked a question up there. And I got to answer it because it relates to body and built and how shit is done. She wants to know what Rolly's job is. Rolly is unemployed. Rolly still lives at home with his mama and his daddy. He don't work. He played Fortnite and he eat up their food. That's it. Rolly don't work. He is unemployed. Okay. Go ahead.
Okay. Goddamn. Okay. Oh, Rolly. Okay, so y'all, is there any more Twitter tea? More tea from Twitterland?
We didn't. Oh, yes. One more thing, and then we can roll on through.
Go ahead.
The Rumblings and Regis Prograde has had a lot to say this week. And the Rumblings is saying that Teofimo wants to smoke with young Regis Prograde.
Teofimo who?
Lopez.
Teofimo Lopez who? Because it got to be another one. Not the one that George Kambosos beat. Not that one.
Him downstairs. Him down there. Him won't fight Regis Prograde.
Now, do you believe that? Do you believe that?
That's not a fight that he wants in any way, form, or fashion. I'm sorry. I still have high hope in Regis. His opponents have been shitty lately. I want to see him fight somebody. But Regis is not who anybody really want to fight.
Regis just got on live and said ain't nobody calling his name. Not nobody.
And
nobody.
Because Teo is the only one calling his name. He know he'll beat the fuck out of Teo.
Now
he just got the 140. Regis is a huge name. He should have been calling for somebody like AB.
Speaking of AB, glad you brought him up. Friend, AB is finally returning to the ring. AB is returning to the ring against a decent opponent. What do you feel about that? How do you feel about this? AB's resurgence. I listen, I don't know what AB's job has been all this time, but I don't want to see him in the ring anymore. But what do you think about this? I'm scared for him. I really am. I'm being totally honest. I'm scared for AB because I just do not think he has been in the gym and been preparing like he should. I'm nervous for him. How do you feel about this?
A theory about Adrien Broner. It's not a theory. It's more of a fact. Okay. Adrien Broner is the type of person that like attention. He do a lot of shit to get attention. And if you notice how a lot of the things that he do, he get attention. And once he got attention, he stopped doing the shit and you don't hear from him no more. He likes attention. So a lot of the shit that y'all be seeing him do is fake. He don't, when y'all seen him in that wheelchair, the motherfucker was going for a checkup, okay? He was not having no illness or no sickness. If y'all notice and pay attention, Adrien Broner was out the next night. You could find that anywhere, see it anywhere. It's fake, okay, y'all? He like y'all attention. Everybody give him that sob. Oh, Adrien, stop. It's fucking fake, okay? The motherfucker like attention, okay? All right.
Okay. Well, okay. Well, Adrien, if that's what it is, you got it. We looking at you, and we'll be looking at you in July. You know, that's right around the corner. And I'm hoping that what you're saying is correct, friend, because the last footage that I saw him at the Spence fight did not look like footage of a man who was serious about trying to box again. So maybe that was cap too, and he was just doing that so people could be like, oh, look at Adrien. I don't know. AB, at one time, I was a very big fan, huge fan. And then somewhere it just all went to shits. But hey, if you can research, if you can find your hands and you can let them just go, then we back in the game. And I hope and wish you well. We have Sheena in the building. Hey, Sheena, salute queens. Love the hair. Thank you. Devin for the KO. Ooh, Devin for the KO. Okay, I got a prediction. I don't know if it's quite a KO, but I got a prediction. And let's see, Coach Amber with your crazy self. What did Coach Amber say? Coach Amber says Spectrum. Exactly. He's on
the at home with his mama. He needs to be supervised at all times. He cannot live alone. He need one of them people that come out for 4 hours a day and sit with you and make sure if he got to live by himself, that's what he need. He need a home health advisor if he got to do that. He do. He don't need. No. The Lord don't even want me to say he almost.
No, he doesn't. No, don't do it. Don't do it. GD, thank you for coming. He says, ladies, AB gonna have to prove himself. I don't have faith in him at all. And yes, Haney, tomorrow night, Spence, October, undisputed. Yes, sir. Do you know how big 2022 will be for boxing if we have 3? Is it 3? No, 4. It would have been 4. Charlo is 1. Haney is 2. Spence and Crawford would be 3. There will be 3 undisputed fights in the year.
Roman and
it's not undisputed.
Oh, okay.
It's not undisputed. It's not undisputed. It's unification. I don't think Roman has a belt. He used to have a belt, but it won't be undisputed. But 3 undisputed fights in 1 year is ridiculous. Yeah, I mean, good grief. Anyway, yes, can't wait. Cannot wait. Can't wait. So yeah, well wishes to AB. You know, we ain't talking bad about him over here, but we just noticing the obvious and whatnot. But hey,
heavyweights, phenomenal Mexican. Where is Jared Anderson's PlayStation thieving ass? Has anybody heard from Fred? I'm never gonna let that go, okay? Because at that time, before my son got his PlayStation 5, I was really, really looking for one. And he was like, I'm the plug. I would have been mad if I would have sent that boy some money and he would have took my money. I would have went to wherever he was at. He would have to catch his round. He was going to fight me. And that's a hard fight for anybody. Anybody, that's a hard fight. I needed that PlayStation, friend. Where the hell is Jared Anderson? Anybody heard from him? He ain't fighting.
He normally would have had another fight by now. You know, I haven't seen him in a few months since he walked out looking like a pimp. I haven't seen him since then. I don't know what has happened. Berlanga got another fight coming up. Our poor baby Xander had to pull out of his fight, but they got fights coming up. I'm trying to see what's something. Where is Big Baby? Where is he? Where he been? What he doing? What's going on?
Mm-hmm.
Jared.
I don't know where he at. I just, after the whole pimp situation, like he really ain't come back. They was like, no, this is too much for TV. You cannot.
Rolling on the phone said he got injured.
Oh, what did he injure?
I don't know. I don't know. Let us know, Rolling. Let us know.
Right. It's for undisputed because Big Mama is undisputed too. Somebody said for
Cruz.
Franchon
Cruz. Cruz. Okay. Oh, and riddle me this: will Michaela and Alicia be for undisputed, or will it just be unification?
I think that's a unification because Alicia only got 1 belt.
I thought may have had the rest of them.
Michaela got 2, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
But who would have? I don't know who would have the 3rd one.
Who would have the other one? I don't know.
So, do have all 3.
Chat, let us know. Is Michaela Meyer and Alicia Baumgartner?
belts, friend.
Who?
Michaela only got 2 belts.
Okay, well, it's another one out there lingering somewhere then. Okay. We shall see. Shaquan, hi. Thank you for coming through. I think Nik-J's prediction is looking more promising. Dev by stoppage in a 10. Absolutely. You heard what I said, didn't you? And I ain't changing it. Sure ain't. Okay, so look. Let's get into these weigh-ins. And we'll start with Fulton versus Roman. Okay, so I watched this. I watched the press conference and then I watched the weigh-in, y'all. And I have to say, Stephen Fulton does not get the press. He does not get the airtime. He does not get the publicity that he is rightfully owed and due. Boy is a bad man. And I was talking to my friend. I won't tell y'all exactly my words, but Stephen comes with a particular kind of energy. And I really like it. He's very, very confident. He doesn't do too much. He doesn't say too much, but you know when you hear him talk and the things that come out of his mouth, he means business, okay? He says he's going to have fun tomorrow. And to me, code word for fun is I'm kick your ass. That's what that means, and I'm going to have a good time doing it. Stephen, you know, he's a professional. He makes weight. There's no problem. I wasn't aware that this particular dude that he's fighting is somebody that would not give him the opportunity when he had the belts, kind of like Keith Thurman and Errol Spence Jr. This dude had the belts, and Stephen Fulton was trying to get his shot, and the guy wouldn't fight him. But now the tables have turned, and Stephen Fulton said, "Oh yeah, we'll give him a chance. Yeah." So that's why I really know he's going to enjoy beating up on this dude because you didn't give me the opportunity. But I'm going to go ahead and fight you, and I'm going to show the world why you didn't want to fight me when you had them belts. So I love his energy. I think he's a phenomenal fighter. He beat up Brandon. Well, he didn't beat him up, but it was a really good fight. And he talked about that in the press conference about how people were trying to make him feel like he didn't win that fight when he won the fight. He and it wasn't a discrepancy. He feels like he won that fight. So did you see the weigh in and how did you feel about it, friend?
I did. I mean, it was just normal energy. There was no bad blood. It was very civil. I mean, I there was nothing like standoutish about it other than like you said, like Fulton is really like he don't get the press and the clout that he should have. Like he really should have a whole lot more because he's a good, well-spoken dude. Like he say the shit that need to be said. He don't say too much. He ain't out there being too flashy. He there, do his little service, and then he out of there. He done. So it was just normal
business.
Like, yeah, just business.
Business as usual. And I heard, I get your drink. It is a bad weekend for him to be having a fight because of the other big fight that's gonna be the same weekend. Like I said, ESPN is the machine. I'll talk about that later. Anyway, yeah. So make sure y'all try to flip-flop and watch him as well. And on that undercard, guys, there's also a fight. David Morrell, 168-pound David Morrell is on that card as well. And he's fighting a gentleman out of the Metroplex, out of Fort Worth, Texas, by the name of Calvin Henderson. And I, for personal reasons, just because the man's name is Calvin and he is from the Metroplex, I'm picking it. I'm going to go with the upset. And I'm really wanting to go with the upset so David Morrell can move on to the side. I don't even want him in the mix of the 168 right now. I want the other David and the rest of the 168 pounders to mix it up. Okay. So I think there's going to be an upset tomorrow on that card. And I believe Morrell is going to bite off a little bit more than he can chew. I'm thinking he's not taking my guy, Calvin Henderson, seriously. Phenomenal Mexican says, is Mr. Weight Watcher Plant calling George fat? Ain't heard from Caleb. Speaking of 168 pounds, ain't heard from Caleb.
Speaking of Caleb is spending his fucking time arguing with people via Twitter. He can't make no fucking fights with nobody. All he want to do is argue with his fans on Twitter. And the fights that he need to make, he ain't want to make them because he know he's gonna get his ass beat for calling people fat. I'm telling you, I want David to beat the fuck out of him. Beat the fuck out of him. Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay. Thank you, Roderick Cornish. Thank you. Thank you for coming through. Thank you so much, Alex Learns, Nik-J, Boxiana, Queens, King. Thank you. Thank you for coming through. So yeah, we'll see. Yep, Boxer got hands. We'll see. We'll see what happens on that Showtime. Is it Showtime? They're fighting on Showtime. We'll see what happens on this Showtime card tomorrow. But I'm calling upset, y'all. I'm calling David Morrell getting upset tomorrow, y'all.
David Morrell a fool, friend. Like, he ain't really.
I like him. I like him.
And he fast. Like,
I know.
Okay.
I know. But I think DFW got something for him. I think DFW got something for him tomorrow. I think he gonna upset some stuff tomorrow. Coach Amber, Neat, they down there hating on David again. You know they be hating on David. Coach. Yeah, so we'll see what happens on that card tomorrow. But the big granddaddy of them all, the big fight this weekend, the big fight that's had so much drama all week long, is the fight that's going on down under at the Marvel Stadium in Melbourne, Australia. And that's with That's with Devin Haney. Devin Haney and George Fat-Ass Kambosos. So much stuff I want to say about George. I'm going to let you go ahead on, friend. Tell me what you think about this whole week's worth of foolishness that has gone on. Tell me your thoughts. Tell me exactly how you feel about all the shit that has transpired this week with that fight.
Fine. Before I do that, yes, Joseph, I do want Canelo to refight Bivol, but we'll go back to that at a later date. So with that being said, there was a lot to be said about George this week. He was very, very annoying to me this week. Like, I felt like he was poisoned. Some of the stuff that he was doing and saying was not how he was acting before he got his hands on this belt. It's like when people that don't have money get money. And you know how they start acting out and they better than everybody and all that type of shit. George just completely forgot about the humble part of this whole situation. He was just on 100 all week. I couldn't get with some of the shit that he was saying. A lot of the shit that he was saying. His mouth was just on open like all freaking week. From Monday up until today, it's just been on constant run. And like, I was so surprised because when he first got those belts, even his look is different. Like, he didn't put on this bad boy trying to image. He didn't look like that. Like, I want you to still address the fact that your wife was on the internet saying the N-word. Well, I want you to go and address that. And he still, his wife is 1/4 black. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Where we start is address your wife saying the N-word on the internet. Then you come out with this big bad boy shit, and we might believe it because you can check your shit at home. But apparently your wife is running your house too. So with that being said, we see what type of person you are. They can mold you into whatever you be. Like, I can't mold mine. It's already molded. He tell me what to do. I listen. He got changed. And he got changed as soon as he got them fucking belts. As soon as he got them belts, he was a different goddamn person. He didn't know nobody. All the shit that he said, he went through 1,000 fucking people that he wanted to fight. Even Loma. He wanted to pull Loma out of the goddamn war to fight Loma before he gave Devin an opportunity for those belts. Which was crazy as shit. I don't understand why he was doing what he was doing, but he did what he did. But today took the cake. Today, I was openly shocked. I was bamboozled when they bought that fucking little piece of tissue out and that towel. I said, oh, not you, sir. Not I'm coming to beat your ass. Not you. You can't even get your ass on the scale and the number be fucking correct. Of course, I knew what Devin was going to come in there and do. So you really don't even have to talk about him when it comes to professionalism because he's professional every single time. He didn't come in there with no plumber boxes on, no jeans. He had on appropriate wear. He speaks appropriate wear, except for today. When George started talking that shit, he called that boy a fat bitch, and I lost my shit. That's my son. That's my child. So I can say I was like, ooh, okay. I gotta let him make it because I don't like the word fat no way, but this is different. This is war. That's acceptable. Caleb just called David a fat bitch out of the blue just because he a bitch. Like, don't say that out of the blue. Like, war is different circumstances. When it comes to war, everything is acceptable. That bitch came out of my son's lips. I said, yeah, baby, give him that shit. I was in here trying to get ready. I was like, yeah, this shit finna be lit. Devin finna beat his ass. But when they came out with that little piece of tissue and that towel, I said, oh, yeah, this is getting really damn grand and epic. And when he got on the scale the first time, I didn't realize it until I went back and watched it. He hopped off that bitch real quick. That number wasn't right the first time he saw it. So he went off and he walked off. I was like, damn, they didn't even announce his number. What the fuck is going on? And then I seen him back up there on the scale and everybody looking at the scale. Bitch, the number ain't gonna change. It's wrong. It's off. That number ain't the number it's supposed to be. And you can't tell me the way they was looking at it, he bigger than what they say.
He didn't. Speak on it.
He bigger.
Speak on it. Yeah.
He's humongous, friend. And it's crazy to me because I was like, they stared at this number too hard. This shit say 6 or it say a bigger number than 5. It ain't right. It's huge. But he was big. You can see the goddamn rolls on the side. He been eating cupcakes and shit on his damn days off. He ain't even did none of this shit he should have did. But a little bit of information came out, and then I'm gonna be done with it, friend.
Go ahead.
Over the week, and I know how y'all feel about the amateurs. Amateurs don't really mean nothing, but there are certain things that certain boxers do that they never stop doing. And there's one punch that Devin throws that Kambosos can't fuck with. I'm gonna wait and see if Devin throw that little check right up under his ass, it's gonna knock him out. I'm gonna give you the 10th round, friend, and that's what it's gonna get him. I got between 9 and 11. He gonna hit him with that little check. George gonna miss it, and he gonna knock him smooth the fuck out.
That's your prediction.
That's my prediction.
Okay. We have Bo Jeezy, the late bloomer. Did y'all catch Big Little Charlo press conference? I saw a small portion of it, but I could not stomach the entire thing because I just have a hard time stomaching him. Well, I won't put them together. Him on that particular day. I didn't watch the entire thing because I wasn't in the mood. I just was not in the mood. I couldn't do it. I couldn't stomach it. Did you see it, friend? Yeah, I know.
I'm still in my love-hate relationship. I'm still waiting for my 72%. So I can't like one twin without, you know what I'm saying? Like I need my 72% first. And then we'll discuss maybe thinking about saying, okay, you know what? Hey, you just got to accept them. Like it just is what it is. My mom made up with them. They mama ran their house and they had a whole daddy at the house. That's why they okay. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Well, listen. The way I saw this whole week play out, this whole week was a roller coaster ride. Okay. So we learned, what was it, last week? We had just learned last week, or maybe the week before, that Bill Haney was not going to be able to make it to Australia. The doors were still open. They didn't completely shut it down, but at that point he was being rejected and couldn't come into the country. And I said then to myself and to my friend, this is a great storyline. If they so choose to make it one, this could be a really good storyline. Anyway, so we progressed through the week, and lo and behold, I think I told my friend, I didn't say it out loud on the air, but I told my friend, I said, they gonna let Bill come. Bill gonna be able to come, and it's probably gonna happen right as the fight is about to happen. That's when they're gonna let him come. And so I'm just sitting here waiting, looking at the week progress, looking at how Devin is moving in Australia. I know he has a team there. It's not just him. And things are progressing. He's out there doing the same things that he would be doing if he were in the States. He's visiting different neighborhoods over there, doing what Devin Haney does. Staying true to who Devin Haney is. And so, lo and behold, at the final hour, miraculously, they decide to allow Bill Haney to come to Australia. Oh my God. Listen, I can write this if I want to. You know how some people are like, you couldn't write this if you tried. I could. I could write it. I could. But hey, great freaking storyline. Great freaking storyline. Like I said, and like I'm going to keep saying, all Devin has to do is win. That's all. That's all he has to do is win, and he's more than capable of doing that. So we get to the press conference, and George Kambosos is doing what he's been doing since the fight has been announced. Actually, since prior to the fight has been announced, and that's showing his ass. He's showing his naked ass. His whole attitude has changed. He's the emperor. He's got all this false bravado. He has all this made up confidence. He calling folks rats and snitches, not knowing what the hell it means, just thinking, let me say anything to try to get up under this dude's skin. And Haney is over there cool as a cucumber. Nod to my guy. Stuart Scott, cool as the other side of the pillow. He over there chilling. He's looking at this dude like, what is wrong with you? Dude, stop acting. What are you doing? Like, we don't even have to do all of this. The fight is sold. What is all this extra shit you got going on here? And he's looking at him like, you stink. What are you doing? So, Kambosos. This is to Kambosos and to anybody else. Y'all, there are cameras everywhere. Okay? I don't care what you're doing, but especially if you're doing some devilment or if you're doing some shit you ain't got no business doing, and it's more than just you there, know that somebody got a camera. Know that somebody's watching. Know that it's going to get captured. Because this dumbass is sitting on camera asking Devin, how am I selling the fight? Kind of like dumbass Caleb was in the ring asking Canelo, how am I doing? Better than you thought I was, huh? George, knock it the fuck off already. Okay?
He can't. And you know what's crazy? Like, you hate to like say shit about the people that kind of sort of fuck with you. And like, I know y'all, we give y'all a different type of content, right? So like, different people watch our shit and big people watch our shit. They just don't tell y'all that they watching. But Lou DeBella is behind this. Something in my spirit will not let it go. Lou is behind this. And he got his ass up there today. And was it today or was it yesterday? It was yesterday. He kind of shitted on this fighter a little bit, like saying, I don't know why George is saying the things that he's saying because Devin is humble and blah, 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 blah. You know why he's saying what he's saying. This shit didn't come out of nowhere. Like you said, the storybook is to be seen if you just really open your eyes and read it. And I didn't think about that until now. a little behind this shit.
I wouldn't be shocked. I know that it's all orchestrated. That I do know. I don't know who's behind it, but I do know it's orchestrated. It is very much so orchestrated. Ronnie Bravo says, shout out to the Wonder Twins. Hey, Ronnie. Also, before Kambosos hit the sauna suit, he needs to go back to Supercuts and get his $5 back. Baby, them haircuts be killing me. Do you understand me? Them haircuts and that slick over, it sends me. It absolutely sends me. Okay, so he gets caught on camera whispering, talking about how am I selling the fight, which further, validates Devin's claim of him being a bad actor at that. But I just want to know who told him that's what he needed to do to sell the fight. Who told y'all that that's what you have to do to sell the fight? You really didn't have to do that. You really, really didn't have to do that. This fight sold itself. It's a huge, undisputed fight. You're in Melbourne, Australia. You're at Marvel Stadium. You don't have to be an asshole to sell the fight. What you have done is you've tarnished yourself. Because at this point, I don't like you now. I don't like you, and I don't have to watch you no more. And I'm only watching this because Devin his fight.
Yeah, I like George after this.
I used to like him.
I was like, okay, he didn't beat Teo. Like, Teo got them belts. It's something about, that's why I said, felt a couple of weeks ago, Devin should get them bitches and burn them bitches. There's something on them belts that is too much power on them. I don't know what it is. He need to take them bitches, put them in the backyard, put them in a bin, and burn them bitches, melt them hoes down to nothing. Because there's something on them belts. The last two people that has had all of those belts they cut their own head off, stuck it up their own ass, and they literally been walking around this damn planet with their head stuck up their ass when it's concerning them belts. George has gotten disgusting. Like, it's almost like
wow. They ain't got no home training. They ain't got no home training. That's what that is. In my mind, that's because they ain't got no home training. None at all. None. Bodizzi says, this is Bob's redemption for losing Floyd. Are we seeing the same picture? Because it could be. The only thing is, Devin was smart enough to have a limited time there. His time there is limited. Thank goodness. He's not there on a long contract or anything like that. But that's why I said this can work for both parties involved. Devin can get what he needs to get out of it. Top Rank can get what they need to get out of it. ESPN can get what they need to get out of it. I think all parties involved will benefit greatly from this situation. All Devin has to do is win. That's it. That's all he has to do is win. So we get to the weigh-in today, y'all. Devin came in, like you said, friend, all business. I saw when he walked into the venue, he had his lokes on, he had his hoodie on, all business. He knows his daddy is in the air on the way. His trainer is in the air on the way, and he's focused. He hasn't skipped a beat. He hasn't lost his focus. He hasn't been shaken at all. Gets up on the scale, does his business on the scale, gave the people the pearly whites. Shout out to Damian Litter for being on the stage and supporting. Got off the stage, and then Kambosos gets his flicked, ill-built self up on the scale. And when he gets his flicked, ill-built self on the scale, the first thing I noticed was those handles, because I be trying to get rid of mine, y'all. Okay, so that was the first thing I noticed. I was like, oh, how you that small and you got the muffin top right there? What is that? So he gets on the scale, and I see all the eyes start shifting. When you done made weight, boom, you hit it. If you're up there, you're down there. You ain't got to shift your weight. You ain't got to lean to this side and lean to that side and try to get the scale to act right. You don't get to do that. And I want to send a shout out to the Australian commentators that were on the ground today because they let his motherfucking ass have it. That man said this is unprofessional. He was the only one who did not come in and use the scales that were on the stage. You can do that so that you can know where you are on weight. But his cocky behind decided to use the scales at the hotel only. And then you waddled yourself up there and got embarrassed and shamed in front of everybody. And then Devin called you a fat bitch in front of everybody. I said, "Ooh," I was reading them lips. I said, "Ooh, woo." Devin mad because you're messing up the money. You're messing up my legacy. I need everything to be right in order for me to get what I need when I win this fight. You fucking it up for me, George. George, all you had to do was one thing. Make weight. Okay? So then George, with his cocky self, he goes back. He gets the opportunity to lose the weight and make the weight. Do you know this clown came back and tried to tell folks he was playing a mind game? George, if you don't get somewhere and sit down, sit your dumb ass down somewhere and think about them pounds you had to lose and this ass whooping you gonna take tomorrow. That's what you do. That's what you do, George.
Wait a minute. He said he was playing a mind game by coming in fat.
Girl, he tried to say it was a Jedi mind trick. That's what the man tried to say.
You missed the super chat. Go back up one more than the one you just read.
Hold
it's
up.
Phenomenal Mexican. I can read it to you because I didn't memorize it at this point.
Wait a minute. There was a super chat I missed.
Mm-hmm. He said Canelo's wife and the Charlos have the same purse. Messy. You know what's funny about y'all? I say this all the time. Me and my friend be talking about y'all. Like the people that watch the show, like we have men and women in here watching the show. We gossip in here. We say a lot of shit that y'all don't get from the men channels. That's why y'all like it here, because it's different. It's not like these men channels. We're talking about sports, but we women. And we know y'all being here with y'all bonnets and y'all robes on because the discussion is heated. Y'all remember when we found out that Bud wasn't married? Y'all was all sitting up in y'all bonnets with y'all robe on and y'all glass of wine with that same face we had. Y'all ain't got to admit it to me. I know it in my spirit. We gonna rename this bitch the bonnet, robe and bonnet hour. Because y'all be in here in y'all robes and y'all bonnets cutting up with us, okay? Men and women. Both y'all.
Both of them. Both of them. Brent Fox, thank you so much for coming through. In the wise words of Sean Carter, you're an actor. You're not who you're depicted to be. You street dreaming. All you living through me. You better tell him, Brent Fox, because that's all he doing. That's all he doing is living through Devin. That's it. That's all. Kenneth Johnson, salute to the queens. Thank you, Kenneth. Salute to you too. Say, Coach Amber, Kimbo been wearing a corset all week, and it still didn't help. That's the thing. It still didn't help. It still didn't help. He had I believe it. Yes, baby daddy, but yeah, he had a corset all week, and it still didn't help. Big Dog Willie. Big Dog. Now Big Dog. Spence ducked Amir Khan. Pure facts. Yeah, if y'all don't know, Big Dog Willie is our house comedy comic, boxing comic. He has all the best scenarios that he dreams up in his mind, and he spews them in our comment section, and we love Big Dog Willie. Okay, so y'all enjoy his comedy when you see it. Big Dog Willie. But yeah, y'all, George finna get beat up. George is fencing to get beat up. I knew George was gonna get beat up, but after today, George is done, and I'm not underestimating George. You know, he had a good showing of himself against Teo, and that wasn't Teo's best self, but George capitalized on that. But I think this pressure is going to get to George more than it will get to Devin. And I don't believe he is prepared for the skill set that Devin Haney is bringing to the ring. Devin is going to jab him to damnation. And as soon as he finishes jabbing him to damnation, he's going to beat him up with a couple of 1-2s and that punch that Baxiana is talking about. And it's going to be over. I'm sticking with round 10, stoppage. I don't know if he's going to completely knock him out, if the ref is going to call it, or if his corner is going to throw in the towel. But I do believe this is not going past 10. And in the event that it does, I am not one of those boxing fans that is scared about these judges. If these judges had to get it right about Canelo, then goddamn get it right with the wins, they better give it to him. Or it's going to be some smoke in the city. Harvey Johnson, Queens, you two need to stop. We can't stop. We can't stop.
Hey, Linda, girl, I see you in here too, girl. Hey, Linda. Hey, Linda.
Mike Hughes dropping facts all night. You know that's what we do. We try to keep, we try to drop the fact.
And speaking of dropping facts, I'm gonna start an argument.
Uh-oh.
Start a whole argument out here with the people in the comments. You're gonna start an argument here. So my theory is that the sheep, because VJ called him the sheep because Floyd is the GOAT, and the sheep is gonna fight George Kambosos when Devin beat him, because he can't fight no competition. So his next big fight is gonna be Kambosos.
So we talking about Javante?
Mm-hmm.
So you think Tank is gonna fight Devin?
I think Tank is gonna fight Kambosos.
Oh, his leftovers. I wouldn't say you wrong. Didn't Devin fight? Wasn't Devin the first one of them? Who was the first one? Because correct me. Was Tank the first one to fight Gamboa?
Tank was the first.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I can see that. And the people gonna eat that shit up.
Mm-hmm.
Like they eat up everything else.
And nobody that Tank really fights is a draw. Rolly ain't no fucking draw.
Nope.
Gamboa not no draw.
He was not.
Nobody knew who Isaac Cruz was.
He was not. Nobody
that he fights is a draw. Kambosos is a bigger draw
than any of them.
Those people.
You ain't lying, friend. You ain't lying. You might be onto something, friend. He gonna quit. Won't get up. I believe that. And if he bitch up and don't come out that corner, he just better not never come back out of Australia ever again. He better stay down under, is what he better do. Squirrely says, I'm betting on Kambosos. Well, Squirrely, you go head on with your bad self. You go right on ahead on and lose your money. Go right on ahead on. Tank and Kambosos?
Tank it, because listen, you know how when somebody got a bum plan, they always start using big names like Budrick. If they don't make Spence versus Crawford next, Budrick has been using Spence and Magamel's name very, 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 very much when he speaks. And it's not, the fight gonna happen this fucking, I'm sure the fight is gonna happen. See, a play on word, people don't like listening. People play on words a lot, and you can say something and mean something totally different by saying one word in front of the word that you fix and get ready to use. What he said was he's 100% sure that the fight is happening this year. Sure is the word that everybody should have been paying attention to, not the 100%. It's the sure. I'm just saying.
Phil J, thank you so much for coming through. And who else we got? Brian Clark. What's up, Queens? Getting my Nik-J and Boxiana fixed this Friday and Sunday. Yeah, baby. Oh, Devin by UD or late stop. I agree. I completely agree, Brian Clark. That is what I said. I believe so as well. Who we got? Squirrely, you back up in here. You ain't let me finish. I was gonna say to get his ass whooped. Okay, Squirrely. Okay. You back in the game. You back in the game, Squirrely. You back in the game. Okay. Yeah. So, Yeah, that's interesting, friend. But I can see that. I can see. Have we got any news about, whether or not he's re-signing
He's
or what's the
staying.
deal?
The sheep is staying with the goat.
Is he staying?
The goat and the sheep are one. He put him in that basket, put that boy on that helicopter, and took him for that ride. Come on, baby. I got you. What you want? What you want? The 2022 Range Rover, the 2023 Range Rover is coming. Do you want it? Say less. The sheep and the goat are one. They are one.
I believe that. I never thought he was going to leave. Like I said, I think this whole thing that they do every couple of months or years or whatever is all contrived. I think that is all a part of the play to get folks talking, to garner some interest around him yet again. And so I'm tired of it. Just do what you're gonna do. I mean, I like Tank. I think he's a talented brother. I want to see Tank fight somebody at this point. I want to see Tank fight somebody that we think might actually give him a run for his money. That's what I want to see at this point. He says he want to fight the winner of George Kambosos and Devin Haney. That's what he said.
Yeah, he gonna get the loot.
I saw here this week that Mr. Mayweather Sr. said Devin put them fangs on that boy in sparring, and he don't want no parts of them. So we don't know. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. What I do know is I'm not going to overlook this fight tomorrow. Devin has got to win for us to even continue any kind of talk. Devin has to win. Devin has to win. I believe Devin is going to put on an outstanding show, but he has to win for us to even dream about anything else going forward. All Around Strong LLC says, good commentary, ladies. Well, thank you for joining us. We appreciate you joining us. Thank you. Thank you very much. And Phenomenal Mexican has come back in here. It's like Broner and Mayweather drama again. That's exactly what it's like. And I don't like drama like that with men all out in the public and whatnot. I don't
that
like
is father and son drama.
I don't like that.
You know what? I don't like that sheep shit. And I don't like it. I just don't feel like not yet. Not yet. Now, if I could see if he didn't pull the Devin Haney, finna make an undisputed fight. Tank too grown to be fighting the fights that he fighting. They good.
Bless the fish. Let's see.
I see fish. Who the hell who dreaded that man's hair and sent him out? Senior. Who? He had some dreads, friend.
Who?
Senior.
No. Not again. No.
I don't know if he cut him off, but I seen him and I was like, wow.
I don't think he's had dreads since he was looking like Predator that time when Floyd was about to fight. No, please tell me he ain't did that again.
I don't know, but it looked like it was only maybe in the back because he ain't.
Because that front part can't do nothing. Okay, no, ma'am. When I tell you, I was really big mad when Floyd was about to fight De La Hoya and he had them dreads on the sides looking like the Predator. I was so very upset about that whole thing. Like, who let him out the house like that? Like, why he ain't got no real friends? Why ain't nobody told him that ain't it? Somebody, that was awful. Okay.
Stop playing her line. Like, man, y'all be coming in here talking shit about us and us dressing better and wigs and all that shit y'all be coming in here saying. Y'all hairlines be a fucking mess. Y'all hairlines out here are a mess. Some of y'all need to let that shit go. Y'all know y'all need to let it go, but y'all still y'all got just hair in the back. Just hair in the back only. That's it. I don't know why y'all just got hair in the back only. Y'all hairlines start way back here. Way back here. Then you got the nerve to try to put a hat on it and talk shit about somebody else. Stop. If y'all hairlines start back here, don't talk about nobody else. You leave that shit alone. Because some of y'all in the comments, y'all hairline start back here, and y'all talking about that man and his goddamn hair. Don't do it. because I start pointing fingers and you know y'all the fucking line. Because we can see y'all. Y'all know we can see y'all, right? Okay.
Phenomenal Mexican is back up in this thing. BFF in the front, Chief Keef in the back looking ass. Oh Lord. Okay. I'm not gonna participate in the slander of men with challenged hairlines. I'm not gonna participate in that because they can't help it. That's something that they cannot help.
Catch them fucking dreads up there. He could help that. You know, if you ain't got no hair, don't be trying to put no hair on it. And I don't like lace fronts for men. I don't like it. Listen, I already said if it gets to the point where you got to put a wig on it, just go on and cut it off. I'm going to like you however you come in the house. Yeah. You come in here with a lace front and I'm arguing and that shit starts sweating and it come up a little bit, you'll never be able to live again in my house because you're going to be a wig wearing bitch for the rest of the goddamn year or until I see otherwise. You get a piece. Get a piece and watch when we argue what I start calling you. You're going to be all kind of wig wearing whatever I want you to be. Just go and cut it off.
Yeah,
Why would you do that?
Yeah, men, y'all don't do that. Don't do that. Just let it go. Just let it go.
And then that shit start lifting. Is your lace up? I know. I know you're not talking to me, Mr. Lace Front. Huh? Oh, baby, it's a wrap. Y'all gonna see me on the news.
I don't know I don't know how I would respond if I saw a gentleman and realized his hairline was not real. Oh my God. Oh, y'all. Okay. No.
You couldn't speak to me never. Because every time I look at you, I'm gonna think about your lace showing.
No.
And why the hell didn't you take the time to secure your lace before you left the house? Like Gamboa, friend, I'm telling you, I was waiting for that shit to lift up off his head. Gamboa hair is a wig.
It's not.
Wig, friend.
It's not.
That shit is a wig. You can't tell me otherwise. That old ass man ain't got no thick head. Well, I know it's possible.
It is. That's Gamboa's hair. It's
between growing dreads and that shit growing dreads and your hair growing like that, and that shit growing. That's a wig, friend, and that's a $50,000 lace front.
It is not. Gamboa's hair is not a wig.
He went to Bosley.
Now, if Ugas came through and said his hair started back growing again, I would be like, but that's Gamboa's hair. I think that's Gamboa's hair. I believe so. Okay, so look, we got anything else for the people? It's Friday night. I know y'all got stuff to do. It's Friday night. We're going to let y'all make it. But we do have Devin Haney with the victory. I have it in 10. And I also have Stephen Fulton. I did not give a fight prediction. I think Steve is going to stop this man. I think Steve is going to stop this man too. And I do believe, I know Morrell is the business, but I just feel like Calvin Henderson going to do it for me. I feel like he going to do it for me. So y'all enjoy your weekend, friend. Close it out. Let the people know where we going to be on Sunday.
We appreciate y'all coming through every Friday. We had a bunch of people up in here. To all the new people that's watching for the first time, we do this every Friday. It's this same kind of three-way call, and y'all just in on it with y'all bonnets and y'all glass of wine and y'all robes. But we really, really, really appreciate it. We always have fun doing this. We'll be here. We'll be back Sunday. We might. It just depends on how the night go and how late this shit run. We might come through and do an after fight because we don't never do an after fight. So we might give y'all a little different run 3 days in a row this week. So we'll see. I don't know. We'll talk about it. But yeah, don't be musty. Make sure y'all keep yourself together. Be MAGA Male tomorrow because Devin need all the support that he can get. Tweet, Instagram, whatever you can do. show him your support because he needs all the support that he can get. Cause it's some folks thinking they got the one up on Dev because he over there by himself. So make sure y'all do y'all thug this tomorrow. Support your boy. Have a good word for him to say. All that. But yeah, we'll be back on Sunday and we'll be back again on Friday to come take this same thing all over again.
Absolutely. We have a few more super chats and we're going to get on up out of here. For Being Media says, good evening, ladies. Thank you for being media. Thank you very kindly and good evening to you. And Drink More Water came back through and he says, good night, Nick and Boxiana. Thank you, Drink. You have a great night as well.
Budrick. Good night,
Budrick, aka Budrick's homeboy. Okay. So, y'all, we will see y'all on Sunday on Trill Boxing Talk for the fight party. We will be giving our after fight analysis. And then we will be back off in here Friday. And like my friend said, we just might, because folks was in the chat inquiring about when we work. This is work, sweetheart, since you want to know. This is work. And mind your business and quit and get out my coins. Okay. We might come back tomorrow night with a after fight reaction. And so we will see y'all later. Thank y'all for coming through. We really enjoy y'all. We really, really do. We have a great time on Friday evenings with y'all. This 3-way call we have going on is working for me. Okay. So we will see y'all on Sunday. We'll be back for sure on Friday and plan on having a funky good time as we always do. And y'all enjoy the rest of your weekend. Enjoy the rest of your night. And we'll see y'all on Sunday. Peace.